to a BHL live stream today is the BHL Cup Finals rematch between the visiting Indianapolis Racers, led by Indy Lukes, and the hometown Hartford Whalers, led by none other than Oilerator. These two teams have a budding rivalry. They've already met and faced each other in two different BHL Cup final matchups, and both of those matchups actually went in favor of the Indianapolis Racers. But we'll see if the Whalers this season can start to turn the tide of this war, if you will, and get the W tonight. Tonight's referee is Flashee Gaming.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to have a couple ejections just based off of what's been going on in the Discord and what is literally going on the ice right now. Also, what's going on in the chat. Not looking good for either team. Yeah.
Well, we do have stats to take a look at now with the /stats command. Let's take a look at none other than Oilerator, shall we?
Sure.
Actually, starting maybe not Oil. We'll take a look at our starting netminders for tonight. /stats W5K. And this will be his first season play. Well, he played 3 games last season. Bottom left of your screen, you'll see his stats. Played 3 games, but did not manage to pick up any points. Half a minute of PIMs, and then obviously an overall of 0.5. Now, the only reason that he doesn't really have any stats per se is because W5K has only been a netminder for the Hartford Whalers. Now let's take a look at the other end of the ice, AC Boy. I believe this might be his BHL debut.
AC Boy, I
Let's see.
I don't know, actually.
I don't think AC's even in the stats.
I think
he's not even programmed in.
Yeah, he's not in there. All right, let's just get this game underway here.
Center ice, Brandon and Cujo for the opening face-off here in Hartford. And Brandon's gonna win it. And then Indy Lukes touches the puck and it ends up out of play. We get a face-off. Brandon versus Cujo again. Referee in the line of sight, but that's okay. Brandon, shot, score! There they go! 1-0 Hartford! What a play by Brandon off the face-off, gets in on a breakaway, finds the back of the net, and I don't think there's anything that Wave could do. Wave now in net. Wave in his 7 games played, over the course of 2 seasons, he's amassed 1 assist through his career, but that's again because he's mainly a netminder. Here comes Cujo. Turned it over, and Brandon getting a stick on it. Puck's back into the offensive zone for Indianapolis. Indy trying to hold the blue line. And he gets it in. Now, this Indianapolis Racers team does not look all that different right now from last season, but they are without E. who, as previously mentioned, is now a Hollywood hat trick, as here's a breakaway opportunity. Brandon, and a good stop by Wave. But in terms of teams looking different or the same, the Hartford Whalers have done a lot of work in the offseason trying to get some new players, and I think that's in part because of their the fact that they've been losing these BHL Cup final matchups against the Racers. They managed to pick up Brandon in the offseason from Shenandoah, and also lost Berto to the Ice Caps. Brandon's shot goes wide, and now it comes back to the blue line. Tort's keeping it in. Luke's trying to get it out of the zone. Tort directing it on net, but the Racers defense getting to it and managing to clear the offensive zone. Here comes Brandon. Brandon turned it over to Cujo, now a breakaway, but Brandon got back in time. Brandon, and the Whalers come through. They're bunching up a lot, and that's something that we've talked about in the Hollywood Hat-Tricks camp. That's when they put too many guys on one puck, not spreading out and having one guy take the passing lane and the others taking the puck. But that's definitely something that they need to work on. Twert's going to take the face-off here, and he'll win it, get it into the offensive zone. Indy Luke's, though, going to get a stick on it and get it out. Here's a breakaway for Cujo. Near side. Still along the boards. Brandon pressuring him. Puck comes out. And now Tort oversteps it. That's something very common. And now there's a whistle is blown. The referee is going to come down the tunnel here. I think the Racers are going to be forfeiting AC Boy here to a too many men penalty. Or an unsportsmanlike. It'll be a 30-second minor penalty, and that'll be his first penalty minutes. Now, reminder that the penalties in minutes, it takes 2 penalties to get 1 minute of PIMS. Because it's a 30-second minor. So now the Racers will be on the penalty kill. And now AC's going after Torts on the bench.
How the heck? Oh, we never put him in? Oh.
You did, but somehow he got... You ended... I don't
Oh,
know.
frick. I didn't... Oh, you can do /spawn when you're in the penalty box. Alright, we'll just mute him.
Well, but he'll get teleported back in on the face-off.
I know, but he could do spawn at any point. Alright, here we go. We're dropping it. I muted him so that way he can't.
So that's I guess it'll be our... There we go. And Brandon, doing his civil duty in the face-off dot with Indy Lukes, loses. But Indy Lukes turned it over, and so Brandon brings it back in. Brandon trying to find Oilerator. He's in the corner. Luke's taking away the passing lane, and so it doesn't connect. But they stay in the offensive zone long enough that the puck ends up right next to T-Paul on the Hartford bench.
I believe it's pronounced TP all. Oh my gosh.
Almost crossed the line, but what a save by Wave. If we already have a contender for save of the year, that was it. Brandon back in the zone. Help from Oil. Penalty was killed off. Oilerator directs a shot on net. That doesn't go. And now Indy Luke's taking it far side. Brandon trying to center, but there was a body in front that blocked that attempt, and now Oilerator centering, no one there to catch the pass, and Brandon on it again. Winding up as Oil, but the pass never comes to him, and the puck's out of the zone. Oil passing it up for Brandon, but intercepted by Indy Lukes coming to the near side. Oilerator a good forecheck, though, to keep it alive. And now it comes back out of the zone. Great play from both of these teams. Oilerator in the corner. Cujo picking it off. And now sent on net. Couldn't see who shot it, but a routine stop there for Wave. Oilerator directed on net, but Indy Lukes makes the save that time. And now it's played behind. Far side. Oilerator. There was a hit there, but again, it's in the corner, so the referee is not going to call that. And now the puck comes out. Here comes Cujo, breaking in! And a good stick by Oilerator to knock it away. Cujo, though, regains. Brandon, though, steals it off him. Comes to neutral territory, but can't advance further. And out to the far side. So Cujo and Indy. And that will do it for the first period. And now Torts with a couple of extra swipes at Cujo. Referee's there to get in. Now something interesting to note. Has TP all played a single minute tonight? Because Indy and Cujo have been on the ice for most of this period. Back to center ice. We're about set to get underway for the second period. Just one real quick turn and we are set to go. We're on the wrong side of the ice for that period, but we're now on the true broadcast angle for this period.
Oh.
Choose you, Flashee.
Yeah, I just had I swallowed wrong. Anyways. Yeah, I was wondering why you were on the, Wait, what side were you on? You were on the bench's side?
Yeah, I was on the bench side.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah. I think it had to do with where I was previous, like in the glitched world. I don't know. Anyhow, Cujo brings it through. Here's Cujo off the board, saved by W5, kept alive by Indy. Far side Cujo, and Tort's gonna pick up the loose change. He'll get it out of the zone. Breakaway for Torts. He slid a little bit too far, and now it's going to be played further by Indy. Into the zone. Cujo couldn't get it on net, and now it's far side. Cujo trying to find Indy, and now there's going to be a blown whistle. Brandon calling for a penalty. Flashee goes back to the hall, and AC Boy, I believe, is going to go back into the box for an unsportsmanlike conduct. And that will be his second penalty of his career. It'll be his second, and it'll form his first full minute of his career. You gotta love how AC isn't even on the ice and he's taking penalties.
That's it. That's a second penalty from the bench.
Brandon got through, but Wave got a last-minute piece of it. Near side. Oilerator. And now Indy's going to try and take away the passing lane from Brandon. Center cross! Save made by Wave. Hit the post as well. Now W5 spamming. We'll see if there's a penalty to that. And there's some hits, I think, there. Definitely some hits along the near side boards as Oil gets the puck back in. Indy trying to get through Oil, can't. AC's on the ice now. Oilerator on the puck, tries to find Brandon. There's going to be a penalty, and as Oil touches it, as AC touches it, we'll get the call. AC with 1.5 minutes of penalty minutes in his first game. What madness here. It's a hit. Well, so I guess hit penalties are being called as interference. Indy Luke's brings it into neutral territory. Turn it over. And Tort gets it in. Good forecheck. Oilerator has been off for a little while now. The puck comes all the way out. Good penalty killing by Indy. And AC's been on the ice for a fair amount of this period. Back in. Tort. Locked out front. Shot scores! Tort! And the Whalers have a 2-goal lead. Flashee.
Yeah.
Analysis?
I think the Racers definitely should have pulled off AC Boy. Not only is he committing penalties, but he's also lagging. Like,
set and ready to go for the face-off. Cujo to face Brandon, and we're gonna need to redo this face-off. Tort was in the circle when the puck dropped. We'll redo it. The time was 1:50, so ref's gonna need to add 1 second to the clock here. And Indy has not let TP all play a single minute of this period because Cujo is on the ice. Indy Luke's got it through neutral territory. Brandon, what a deke to get around Cujo. Now Tort finishing the job. Several hits there. Tort off the boards. Indy intercepts. And Brandon tried to bring it back in. Would have been offsides, but they tag up. And now we will be getting a Hartford penalty. Brandon to the box. Interference. And now Tort now spamming. A lot of spamming during this game. Oh yeah, no, that was, taking a look back at the replay, that was indeed, I don't think it was Brandon. Looking back at the replay, it was Tort, but ref makes a call and that's it.
whoops.
Oilerator clears the zone. And Cujo sends it right into the Whalers bench.
The weirdest freaking hit off, right off the face off there.
Indeed. And he'll get it straight up ice. Cujo in the zone. They trail by 2. Hit there on Oil, but it was from the corner. And puck comes out. Here comes Oilerator. Breakaway opportunity. Knocked away. Great defensive play by Cujo to prevent the shorthanded opportunity, but it still was enough to kill the penalty off. Hit there. No call. There's another hit on Oilerator. And a late hit there by Indy Lukes, no call. A lot of hits going on down here at ice level. Refs letting them go. Brandon digging through, scores! What a goal, Brandon! He just straight up walked through everybody to get this goal. Take a look. And Cujo actually going to leave this game. Maybe TPL is going to finally get a chance. And now the Whalers starting to go after the Racers here. After they scored the goal, it was W5K and Tort. We'll see if penalties get handed out. W5K, the goaltender. And this game has just gone up in smoke. W5K going to the box for unsportsmanlike.
Yo, he's the goalie. He's the goalie. You can't give the goalie a penalty. Well, you can, but...
And Tort's
Doesn't go
still going at it with TP All. He's going to be going to the box for unsportsmanlike. Surprised it's not a roughing penalty.
Can you get your team together, man? Did he leave?
Yeah. How do you unmute?
Huh?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Who else did I put in there?
You put TP All, Tort,
W5K.
5K, and I've muted both. I've muted all 3 of them.
Alright,
So
well,
what's-
W5K is gonna go in the box, so.
So Brandon's gonna have to play goaltender.
Yeah, I'm not.
And the case, well, the Raiders arguing with the referee here. Now some spamming from Indy Lewis.
Flashee.
Well, I don't care that he's the goalie.
You can't put the goalie in the box. You just take someone...
Welcome to the BHL.
I just did.
Well, that's not how it works.
This isn't the
welcome
NHL,
to the
is it?
BHL, not the NHL.
You go based off NHL rules. We can't just have a different goalie.
Well, you guys, when I asked you, do you want a specific goalie where no one else can play goalie, and you said no. So, he is a player who is playing
Yeah,
goalie.
but he's the goalie for this game, so you can't go in the penalty box.
No, he's a player, so.
No, that's a stupid rule. Another stupid rule. Right.
But you're the one that made it the rule, so. Here we go.
Well, here we go.
Wait, hold on.
Center, well, it was after a goal.
Yeah, but, let's see.
Does the face-off move? That's the question.
It should no
No way,
the
Pierre. We don't care that the Leafs won 4-1. Tort trying to get out of the box by leaving the game.
which actually
It actually worked.
yes, it worked.
However, if he touches the puck, it's going to be 2 minutes. If he gets on the ice, we stop playing, put him back in the box.
Yeah, you'll have to remute players that leave and come back. Why is W5K of 28? Oh, never mind. That makes sense.
Cause,
Does it? Wait, does it?
well, because we had... Here comes Indy. And Oilerator kind of playing just outside the crease, actually. Brandon now through neutral territory. Short-handed. Big check there on Brandon. Penalty killed. And Brandon's out of the ball. Okay, too many men. Too many men.
Who is too many men?
Hartford. They have 3 players up the ice right now and Oil. I mean, granted, it's because they had 2 players come out of the box, but they didn't have 1 player get off the ice. So this is going to be a too many men penalty.
No. Normally, you would stay in the box until the next stoppage of play. Man, this is
We're seeing some
this sucks.
some loopholes in the rules that we haven't seen.
And AC Boy was just banned. Okay.
Why did AC get banned?
Because that word is not permitted in the league.
Oh yeah. So,
Okay. Ready? Oh my god.
2v2 with goalies. We'll go to center ice for the face-off. 3-0 Hartford. Shot got through, almost there, but Brandon saves the day and gets back. And that's going to end up on the Hartford bench. 3-0 Hartford. And now penalty going up against Tort, who's still muted. Should unmute W5K. And TP all now unmuted, obviously, out of the box. They're still playing. It's 2v2 with goalies. Oh, they have a player in the box.
See, when players play like this, they just make it difficult. They just make it difficult. It's a 3v2.
Wait, why is it 3-on-2? Oh, wait.
Because there's a penalty.
Okay. Oh, and T-ball off the ice. Face-off's gonna go in the zone here. So they finally get around to moving, and W5 just...
I have to remute him.
Yep.
Until I can fix that.
Here we go. T-Paul had a chance, didn't go. Now centered again, TP all. And that got through. Oilerator has been stellar. 3 for... Well, I don't know how many times the Whalers have been on the penalty kill, but he's killed every single one of them.
At this point, we don't even know how many power plays there have been.
Toward
because
into the zone.
some of these aren't even power plays. But yeah.
Shot there, saved by Wave. Big check there, lands Oil on the Indianapolis bench. And shot there, blocked out front. And now here comes Indy through center. Oilerator picks it off. Now Oilerator bringing it in. He is denied. Still in the offensive zone. Oilerator playing it far near side. Out front, opportunity didn't go. Chance there, and Tort missed. It's the outside of the post. We're gonna get a whistle for out of play. And Tort's running like he's gonna get a penalty, but he's not gonna get a. Actually, no, he's just getting off the ice. Brandon will take over his duties. On the face-off. Shot there! Scores! Brandon unassisted! What a heads-up play by him off the face-off. And that beat Wave 5-hole. And it's 4-0. Brandon winning the faceoff again. He's been almost perfect for the Whalers tonight on faceoffs. Brandon again! Contact there with Wave. No penalty. Chance there. Oilerator getting the shot away. Brandon trying to get it centered. Doesn't get a shot off. Still in the offensive zone. Indy Lukes got it to the blue line and now out. Brandon gets around both Indy and TP All. Chance there. Brandon overstepped it. And Oilerator can't get a shot away there. Still in the possession of the Whalers. Back in off of a stick by Brandon. Oilerator trying to center it. Brandon's shot denied. Big check there late. Now Brandon checked in the corner. And now Oilerator with an opportunity. Brandon. Puck comes to the blue line. Still on the line and it's out. Oilerator gets it back in. Trying to direct it on net. Doesn't quite do so. Chance there, Brandon! And a good stop by Wave. And now a chance here for Indy. Wave, or W5 had left the net. So the shot is denied. Penalty wanted by the Hartford crowd here, but none to be had. Oilerator in the offensive zone. Puck comes into neutral territory, played by Brandon. And W5 aggressive to get a stick on it and clear it away from danger. And now Brandon with a breakaway. Chance here. He's hit big time over it. Chance for Oilerator denied. Two great saves there by Wave. TPL can't quite advance through center. Brandon and Oil again can't get a shot off. And now here's a chance for TPL. Knocked up. Indy Luke's a breakaway. Shooting. Saved there by W5. Overstepped the rebound and it's going to come all the way back out. Brandon now on a breakaway. Brandon, who has almost all of the goals tonight for Hartford. I believe he has a hat trick. And now Tort's going to get a penalty for too many men on the ice. And Tort already muted. And Indy, I think, is pleading with W5 to let him score. Which obviously isn't going to work. Puck comes all the way into the Hartford zone for the face-off. from TPO. That could land him an abusive officials penalty here. We'll see if the referee calls it that way. Flashee Gaming, the lead official for tonight's activities. And he will indeed get the penalty. And that's the end of TP All's night. He has left. So now it's going to be a 3-on-2 in the favor of the Whalers. 9 seconds to go in this event. And that will do it. And there's a hit. And it's going to come up against the Whalers. Brandon running away from the hit. And he's going to actually go to the box for too many men. And now hits to the referees. A lot of players going after Flashee here. Referees starting to lose control of the game a little bit. Indy Luke's going to try and get that face-off cheese. Doesn't get it. Oil gets it out of the zone, and this game is over. And now everybody's going to go after the Indy Racers. We got a scrum here, center ice. Wave and W5 going at it. And now Oil and Brandon both going into creative to go after Flashee. Suspensions could be handed out. But that'll do it from here in Hartford. Final score of 4-0 Whalers. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of BHL Hockey. We'll see you tomorrow when the Hollywood Hat Tricks are taking on the Shenandoah Scorched in Hollywood again. That's a 5 p.m. Pacific start. 8 p.m. Eastern. Followed by the Hartford Whalers and Winnipeg Ice Caps at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 Eastern start for them. And then a 6 p.m. start for the Indy Racers and Michigan Hornets. I'm DNP. Alongside me is Flashee Gaming. And
me.
Thank you for tuning in to this live stream. Until the next one, take care, everybody.